Hi, ladies. It's Dr. Kellyanne Cameron, and we are going to talk about the Single Christian Women's Fellowship. So let's get started. Yes, I'm a graduate of Moody Bible Institute in Chicago, and when I was a student, I just felt that God was going to give me a ministry. And I'm also a graduate of Grand Canyon University out in Phoenix. And well, I was over the past couple of years while I've been working on my doctorate dissertation, I just been feeling like the Lord was going to give me a ministry. I just felt that when I was a student at Moody, but I didn't know what the ministry was and I didn't know what it would be about. I just knew that it would be a ministry. So, well, anyways, uh, I've been single all my life, and it's been a struggle. To be honest with you, it's been very hard. But one uh, one summer, a friend of mine and I, Joanna, went up to New Hampshire for a singles retreat. And at the singles retreat, my friend and I were talking and in the room, and we had a couple of other bunk mates in our room. And she asked a question: what is the church doing to help single Christian women? We're half of a marriage, and what is the church doing to help us? And I looked at her, I looked at the other women in our cabin, and uh, we were kind of dumbfounded. We didn't know how to answer the question, and we just looked at my friend Joanna and said nothing. Church is not doing anything for single Christian women. And we were wondering why, because, the marriage statistic is so bad, and but yet we're expected to get married and have a wonderful married life, and we're not being trained. And and being single has been very hard. Uh, I've given it to the Lord, and that's in another video. But I wanted to talk with you about what happened after that retreat. I went home and I started really thinking about what is the church doing to help us, and there was really nothing. And I even looked online for books to help me, and there was nothing. There was nothing online. And I looked in Christian resources, and there was nothing online. And this one summer, I spent the summer down in at the beach, and here in New England, and I went to the beach, and I took the book, The Purpose Driven Life, with me. And I took this book and I was reading it, and I was, sitting in the sun or sitting under my umbrella in the sun. and and I was really contemplating to the Lord, Lord, you know, what's going on with this? And the Lord put on my heart to start a ministry for single women. And afterwards, I got up and I had gone back to that singles retreat, trying to help single women, and I didn't really know what it was, but I started seeing single women like the shells on the seashore were so vast, were so many, but there's nobody helping us. And I just had a burden on my heart to help single Christian women. And even though I was dealing with it myself, I just felt like the Lord was going to use me. And like I said, I went back to another singles retreat that fall, and I started talking with single women, and single women were struggling just like I was, and we're all trying to find somebody to marry, and and it's hard. We're all single women. So but I wanted to I wanted to talk with you about this because, like I said, the Lord laid on this ministry for me to start this ministry called the Single Christian Women's Fellowship. And what it is a Bible study. Not only that, but it's also to have fun. It's also to have time where we can grow. And the Lord put it on my heart to help single Christian women. Not only that, but single women as well, single secular women. And the Lord showed me women who were hurting, who who are struggling. We're all struggling. We all go to work, or if we're not working, we're doing something else. And this ministry is to help us put all the pieces back together again. And when we take apart our life and see what's really going on, this ministry will show us what's really going on. So this ministry is based on 12 areas of life, and spiritual, physical, mental, emotional, financial, social, relational, intellectual, family background, personality, vocation, and purpose. And spiritual is talking about putting God first, prayer, Bible study, obedience to God, and purity. The second one, physical, making yourself healthy and attractive as much as possible. Mental, going through and asking God to heal of anything in the past. Emotional, dealing with anger or deadly emotions and listening to those old tapes. Financial, how to save money, spending wisely, living on a budget. Social, having fun, developing good relationships. Relational, understanding and accepting the opposite sex. Intellectual, knowing the issues, what life is all about. Family background, dealing with your family, brothers and sisters, mom, dad, dealing with generational curses, blessings, and tendencies. Personality, knowing who you are, what you're like, and what you don't like. Vocation, how to be the best worker. Finding your niche or earning a living. And purpose, why are you on this planet? So these are the topics that we're going to be going over in this YouTube channel called the Single Christian Women's Fellowship. And I wanted to give you this today because I wanted to make a commitment to you that there will be at least 2 videos a week. And we're going to go over some of these things. Some of these things are really hard. And, God has given me peace being single. And I do want to get married. I do hope that the Lord actually told me I was going to get married. So I'm trusting Him with that and waiting on the Lord's timing for that. But spending time with God and prayer and journaling and doing all these things has really helped give me peace. But really spending time with the Lord, ladies, is really the peace, PIECE, to the peace, to having peace in life. So we're going to go over these things, and it'll be a journey for all of us. So I am looking forward to spending time with you. And please subscribe, hit that bell, and give it a like so we can continue on together. All right.